like these little pretty flowers growing. I just think these are so pretty. Let me find them. There they are. It's like little grass, but flowers. Anyway, strawberries are coming up. I'll give y'all a little bitty. There we go. Strawberries are coming up. Beautiful strawberries. Those are ever bearing, so hopefully they'll ever bear soon. That is a gorgeous azalea. Reminds me of home, because I am from the south. I'm from the deep south, and that reminds me of home. But while I got you here, I wanted to show you this. Right off of here, that would be my bedroom over there. That would be my bedroom there. And what we have here is the original hand pump for the home, 1892. And that's the original hand pump, which would have been right off the kitchen. And I wish it still worked. I don't know how to uncap a well. I've heard you can do it, and I think that would be fantastic to uncap that well. But yeah, that's lovely, isn't it? Yeah, I love, 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 love the history. I threw some chamomile seeds in here, and it actually looks like they're coming up. I have had so much trouble with the chamomile. The chamomile is one of my favorite things, and I've had so much trouble getting it going. And look at this, y'all. I don't know what the name of this is. Forgive me, I'm not a horticultural expert, but look at those beautiful, beautiful clusters of flowers coming up. I'm sure I'm sure many of y'all know what it is. Look at this. These are all going to be clusters of gorgeous pink flowers right outside my bedroom. And I just think they're wonderful. They're just wonderful. They are just beautiful, aren't they? I just think they're beautiful. Also, off in the distance there, kind of in our shared property with the neighbor, there is a big willow tree that was downed in a storm. And we were all sad about losing that willow tree. But I went over last night, and please don't laugh at me. You know, Danny said people do crazy things on videos, and I'm probably one of those. He said, "You're crazy, don't do that." And I'm sorry, but I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just doing, and we'll figure it out. But I got some of my grapevines here. When we moved in, they were so bad off. They were growing into the trees, and I had to prune it all back last winter. And it's starting to produce now, so I got baby grapes all over, which is so awesome. I saw Miss Josie's baby grapes, and I'm like, oh, I got baby grapes like Miss Josie. Anyway, so I took those vines and stuck them in a pail of water. Let's just see what happens, you know. And I also went over last night and pulled some of the best looking of the willows. Oh, y'all can't see this, I'm sorry. Let me see if I can go over here. I pulled some of the best looking of the willow, and I put it in a pot to root. And I'm hoping, because I would love to have a big willow in the middle of that garden back there. This is some other stuff that I got that I just wanted to see if I could get it to grow, this stuff. The willow, I really hope roots, because I have a vision that God has given me for that back garden back there behind where the greenhouse is right now. And it'll take time, and it'll take money, and it'll take effort. And we got to get this this little dammed up area right here, this place between the pond and the pasture. It's leaking, and it's got some things going on. So we've got to get that shored up. And I've got my creek here. I don't know if I've ever really shown y'all. I hope I don't fall, because the grass is wet. And it is something I've done several times. Stairs getting cut into this hillside is another thing we're going to do. This is a significant hillside. I know it's hard to tell on camera, but yeah, the house is there. You got to come down there to get to the garden. And we need to get some stairs cut into that thing. Anyway, I got this little creek that runs through here, and it's beautiful and it's wonderful, but it needs to do a little bit more for me. So I'm hoping that, obviously this little bridge got to go. It's about to fall down. I'm hoping that we can find somebody to widen this creek. And I'll show y'all. I love the way it sounds. It sounds so awesome. It runs right down through there, all through the property, all the way to that other pond over there. That pond happens to be my neighbor's. He used to own this house. Sold it to his son, and then his son sold it to us. So I love that history is there. I think that's amazing. But anyway, I want to widen this creek and put a bigger, more stable bridge there so we can get a riding lawnmower over there, because I took the weed eater out there yesterday to try and weed eat, and you can see how far I got. That is a task. It is monumental. Living on a homestead, it's not all about, oh, let's go pet the goats and let's go watch the chickens cluck cluck. No, it's hard work. It's hard work. It's hard work, people. It's hard work. So I'm hoping I can get somebody to build me a good bridge after we widen that, so I can get a riding lawnmower over there and keep that kind of trimmed down. I trimmed up some of this yesterday, and I got this grass drying out here. I'm going to put it in a compost pile. And this is the area I was talking about. I don't know what y'all think, but my thoughts, and this is hard clay. This stuff is hard clay. So, like I said, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying to learn and trying to be led by God and trying to get wise counsel on all of this. And I think I would like to fence this in and widen that creek and dump a whole ton of wood chips out here and just let it rot over the winter this year, and then hopefully next spring I can grow out here. We'll see what happens, but I have a vision of a willow tree growing here and fruit and nut trees out here, and maybe some raised beds and walkways and a sitting area, like a gazebo type thing where you can sit and listen to the creek, and flower beds and sunflowers and nasturtiums and all of those types of things out here, where you can just come out here and grab an apple off a tree or cherry off a tree and watch the bees do their work and birds do their work. And so that's my vision for this area up here where I want to put my chickens and my goats. And anymore, I mean, God gives you little bits at a time, and anymore I'm thinking, I think we got almost 5 acres, right at 5 acres. And definitely horses. Horses are in my future, without a doubt. And pony for the kids. And anymore I'm thinking that I would really like to get a couple Dexters. What do y'all think? Maybe, I don't know, male and a female, I guess, maybe. Oh, this is kind of funny. My neighbor is a munitions expert, and we cut down some of those pines out here so I could have room for the garden that I'm planting, and he blew up the stump. Y'all don't get mad at him, don't call the police. He blew it out the ground. That taproot was just severe. Couldn't get it out. So he blew it up. Thank you, neighbor, for that. And I've already planted one tree out here, this crab apple. And it's starting to look like it wants to do something. A little bitty buds there. There we go, little bitty buds there. And this, I think I'm going to keep when I do all of this, because it is a berry. Maybe somebody can tell me what type of berry? Raspberry, blackberry? I just don't know. It smells wonderful, sort of like a night blooming jasmine, or, I mean, I don't know that it's that. I don't know what it is. But I like it, and it smells good, and it tends to like its home, so I think we'll just keep it here. And I would like to fence all this in and make this an Eden, just an Eden, a place of beauty and refuge and food, and some place where we can just have a hammock and relax. And yeah, that's my vision for this place. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but that's my creek, runs all the way through. I want this opened up so we can enjoy it. Runs all the way down through there. And I want to open it up so we can enjoy it, and so I can also reclaim this land. And I do like the back to Eden method, I do like the natural method, but I feel like this is not helping things. This isn't helping me. And I could have a couple goats or chickens, or I'm sorry, a couple goats or Dexters out here, and they would be providing for my family and helping me. So that's my vision for this. It's going to take God and prayer and finances, and I believe that my Jesus can do all of that. And so I'm going to keep the vision, and I'm going to keep working on making it happen, and keep trusting and being faithful and being patient. I think that's the biggest thing. I have to wait on Him. Those who wait on Him will renew their strength, and I have to wait on Him. I have to wait on Him. Getting fencing up to the front of the house is our very next priority. That is very important. And from there, we will just make it happen. Look at that, the apples, little apples growing. I just think that's so cool. It's probably a crab apple, but I still think it's cool. It's not something you can just yank off the tree and eat, but that's coming. Those days are coming. I'll have me a nice little Granny Smith or Pink Lady or something one day. Anyway, that's the update. Latest goings on from Beulah Acres. I appreciate everybody who watches and shares and likes and subscribes and all of those things. I just appreciate it. I'm not making a dime off of this. I'm just doing this because I just think it's fun. And I think it's exciting, and I love to see transformation. I love to see renewal. I love to see things taken that were neglected and just made beautiful again. And I don't know if I'm alone in that, but hopefully there's some other people who are interested in renewal and revitalization and learning, and that's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm doing this. Because I'm hoping that there's somebody else out there that's like-minded, that just enjoy seeing things that, you know, put back together. Like God, He's a restorative God. He renews us. He renews our minds. His mercies are new every morning. And I just think that's really pretty awesome. So I'll keep making videos when I can. Y'all keep watching, and we'll keep looking for the deer. And me and the puppies will go do some work. That's it from Beulah Acres Homestead today. God bless y'all. And if you can, throw some foods in your pantry, or get a water filter. Because I think hard times are coming to this country. Listen to Danny. Listen to Danny from Deep South Homestead. I do. I listen to him. I consider him pastor, teacher, friend. I put a lot of faith in his words, and something been in my heart for a long time anyway, and I had it confirmed by people like Danny. So throw some food in your cellar, in your basement, under your bed, and let's get ready for that day of the Lord. I'll see y'all. Love y'all. That's it from Beulah Acres Homestead. We'll see you next time.